Hello everybody, Hunter back with some more metaphor ReFantazio. We continuing from the previous video where we just kind of like spent our final day with all the friends we've made like, along the way up till now. Them like wishing us well, like you can do this. So yeah, we're getting ready to fight Luis at long last. Let's see what happens. This is actually going to be our final battle at last for Luis. This would be the third one right now. Let's see, we should be able to proceed from here. Disconnected to that odd light, I suspect.
Yep.
I can feel his magna from here. When we cross, Luis will be waiting.
At last.
At last, the time's come to decide the true victor. This will be the final time we fight Luis. So this is the final time. Okay.
I'll definitely.
We can't allow the royal magic to be used for destruction. It's up to us to stop him. So let's bring the curtain down and end this farce once and for all.
Should we keep going?
Let's all be building up to this. Ready? Time to deal with Luis. Just a moment. No, let's end this.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I confess, I did not believe you had actually survived the gauntlet.
Oh, please. Think about what you're trying to achieve. Nothing could stop us from getting to you.
I can accept that you hate injustice. Maybe we do share that. But I have to ask, Luis, why go to this extreme? Is it because you're elder? You saw your village destroyed for petty, evil reasons. Is this revenge?
Revenge? Ludicrous. That would accomplish nothing. An entire tribe does not become so derided to the point of genocide by authority figures alone, but by the vice of the society in which that ignorance is born. Indeed, it would be equally petty of me to take only the heads of the few familiar guilty, for my own satisfaction, no less. No, I would not repay injustice with injustice.
Then why? You drew the entire nation into your scheme without hesitation. If not revenge, then what would compel you to such ends?
It is true that I was born in the ancient sanctum, but I never held any fondness for that place. The Elder have long lived in hiding, clutching the truths of the world to themselves alone. A tribe of doors locked and secrets encoded. I wanted to change that isolation. And then, at long last, a man from outside the village came to visit. None other than your father, Prince.
That's...
Though royalty, he dreamed that the tribes might stand side by side as equals. And he rejected none of our village's history, however inconvenient to his worldview. I saw him with the eyes of a child. And for the first time, I felt a dream stir. Were there more idealists like him in the world outside? Was my life of hiding at an end? Under the canopy of that gloom-thick forest, all I wanted was to leave and live upon the open plains beneath a wider sky. That was all. As for what happened to the ancient sanctum afterwards, it is a story you've already been told.
It was set aflame and crushed beneath the church's heel. The sanctist warrior monks and ordinary guardsmen alike, all in the palm of Forden's hand.
Neighbors and kin I'd known all my life were soon nothing but ash on the wind. Too quick to realize their own deaths. I was but a child, trembling before a wall of fire. It was a massacre. It had nothing to do with any hate on either side, or retaliation for any perceived offense. It was only pure injustice. A selfish act of devastation. One thought alone burned in my mind. I would never let it happen again. And so did I walk onward.
It was tragic.
Thus, I choose to make this a land of eternal, perfect equality.
Oh, he finally stood
Even
up.
should it cost my life. I shall return the anxieties endowed upon this scepter, and let it be heard. To burden others with your own fears and responsibilities.
That scepter's so messed up.
My royal magic shall craft a world where that cannot be. such cowardice dies.
A ribcage of a heart in it. Nobody would prosper there. There are other solutions. What a lonely way of thinking. Let's go this one.
What a lonely way to see things. That's what turned you so cold-blooded, eh? First I've heard of it, but... Sorry. It means we got all the more reason to kill you.
Luis! You're not describing a nation that condemns evil. You're describing a nation that's entirely blind to it. A land of amoral beasts, not people. In the end, I think you're still trapped. You've been stuck in that night of flames all your life. You don't trust anyone. That's why you can only imagine a world apart from you. Unless you can face that anxiety within yourself, then you're no different from everyone you've rejected.
So be it. From the beginning, I have championed world order determined by power. All that remains is for me to realize my truth by burying you beneath it. You are not the sole wielders of these lost archetypes. I am Luis, bearer of the royal scepter. With only a thought, the power of kings is mine to command.
What?
Is he gonna awaken an archetype? Oh, there's the marks.
Still beyond you.
What's this gonna look like? Damn. He's naked.
Come, we decide our world's future here.
His archetype is the Flasher.
Our land is consumed with anxiety as it has never been before. All of it, foundation for my new, better world. You are but an audience, powerless to tread on history's stage. Let it begin.
We fight for your ideal world. Here and now.
Do you have anything to
Take him
steal?
down.
No.
I'll use what I must.
See what we've got. Nullifies one slash. Almighty is probably the thing to go. Decreases one end. Yes, do that.
How about this?
For all that I believe.
For you, I'll add 4 turn icons.
This is the power. Take my fullest power.
Increases crit rate for all allies. Do that.
Allow me to support you.
Thanks. My thanks.
Who should I beat?
You, I'll charge.
I will crush the fantasy in your heart.
Let's see. Medium, almighty, heavy. Everything's medium and heavy.
Critical hit. Heisman's a real
I won't hold back.
Okay, let's do this.
The magic seed.
Damn.
I pray you're ready.
Let's see. Increases all allies' defense. We don't need that yet. Extreme light. Let's
No,
see.
not this.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Take my fullest power.
What do we want to do? Like in the music choice.
This may be
What's your
the
shade abilities? Let's see.
powers.
Deals extreme strike. Deals severe magic. Almighty damage to all enemies may inflict hex. So this is with the prince. And that's with Heisman. Okay, I'll do that one.
Please allow me.
Damn.
You better be ready.
Inflicts a one-time weakness to strike. Ignores resistances. I'll do this one.
Yeah.
Oh.
For all
Now
that I
accept your fate. No, on me, we go together.
Phantom Tracer, God Killer, high chance of what? Nah, that never
This
works.
doesn't speak.
It's okay.
This is it. Still up?
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength. Be
Do that.
fortified.
You want much thanks.
We almost defeated him in a single turn.
By all means, challenge me.
Stake everything
I don't think
you
this is the
have
final
on
fight with
this
Luis, is
battle.
it?
I will face your convictions head on and crush them. This is but my first step towards my ideal world.
There is no
I reckon he's got another form.
Face my wrath. You cannot run from your fate.
That was awesome. We drained his turn icons by dodging.
All right. Yes. They're still breathing.
face me!
That's all you can
Oh, miss.
Work on your aim.
forth, royal soul. The magic seed.
There we go.
I do not fear death, and yet
Result. Yeah.
Not bad, eh?
Not bad at all.
Let's put that up going. Why not?
Marvelous. I feel stronger already.
Yeah, I had a feeling I was in the final fight. It was a bit too easy.
I think we've won this one.
No, you haven't.
So the power I have now is not enough. The Magla drawn to the royal scepter has faded more than I expected. Just as I thought. I would be a fool to underestimate you, but I made a decision that day. Even if history remembers me as the Destructor King, I will put an end to the injustices of this world.
What? What are you?
I commend you. Clearly no half measures will do. If I am to take your lives, I must stake my own, and all its power.
Oh, here we go.
We can't get close. 'Tis tremendous aura.
I have a vision, and you will interfere with it no longer. Wait!
It's his gauntlet runner.
The
Luis
Charadius.
still has the royal scepter. If we let him buy time, there's no telling what he'll do.
Bloody hell!
Is he really running away?
This
Wow.
is no time to go back down to land and reorganize. We'll do whatever it takes to get that scepter back before the dawn.
All this and he goes and runs away. Wow. Not the type of villain I was expecting. I thought he was like one of the best villains Atlas ever made, and then he runs away?
Ah, everyone! That bastard Luis took to his Skyrunner!
Yes, we know. Can you go after him?
It'd be suicide, lad. Oh, suppose it's too late to back down now. Well, I was saving some reserve power for the trip home. But if we're using it here, we're using it here.
The Gauntlet Runner's nearing its limit. Even if we catch up to him, we may not have a way to get into the Charadius. But we don't have a choice. We need to put a stop to Luis to the destruction he would cause.
Well, chums, batten down the hatches and brace for the storm. Hop to it now! Get in! I'll just fire up the...
Look over there! Enemies! Ugh, of all times.
Wow, look at all the years, the eggs.
Wait, how many are there? Where did they all come from?
He's trying to slow us down. Ain't like Luis to put off a fight, but I suppose he's too cornered to be picky anymore.
Hold on! The old girl's still barely holding together. She can't take off that quickly.
What do we do?
Oh no. Stroll.
Your Highness, you get in the runner first.
I recognize that
We'll buy you
face,
some
dude.
time for takeoff.
I don't want to leave her behind. We can fight them together.
We can fight them together. No. Even if we get the Skyrunner off the ground, it'll all be for naught if anything happens to you.
Damn it.
No need to fuss anyway. We'll just kick them around for a bit while preparations are underway. Does that work for everyone else?
Fine. Suppose I'll keep you company.
Wait, they're all staying
You
behind.
suggested it.
What?
I would have done so myself.
What else are we gonna do? Twiddle our thumbs inside while Norris does all the way.
Near us. Don't let us down now.
Right. I'll get it done, damn it! Hop in, Your Highness.
What? We're leaving our entire party behind, so we're solo from here on out as well.
Let's do this.
Wow.
We hold the line!
If they kill off my entire party, I'm gonna be pissed. After all the work I've done in building these relationships.
We must endure this.
Hulkenberg!
Got it! We're powered!
Not good. They're going for the Sky Runner.
Not on my watch.
Let's wreck him.
Hey, what are you doing?
Sure you want to die next to me, old man? Thought you ate platypus.
Aye, it's true I don't understand you and I never will. But I know I don't hate you, boy.
Let's go!
Aye! We fly!
What? A noble must protect his people! Take this! Finally, I've earned my title.
She flies. Straight and steady.
Our kingdom is in your hands, my prince.
We gotta go back! Everyone, they're going to!
We can't go back now.
We have to!
Take cover in the back. You made my dreams come true. You and the rest of them. If we live, we'll meet again.
What are you?
Let's fly!
Just gonna crash it? What? What is happening? I wasn't expecting any of this. Fuck. Apparently I got a headache too. Oh, my head. Yeah, Nurus just sacrificed herself, it looks like. Jeez. Okay, dude, it's
You've
just
lost
you and me.
everything, and yet still here you stand. I must say your audacity is almost admirable. However, you rejected me, and I will not relinquish the royal scepter. Since we cannot come to terms, we can only decide this through battle. I have but one final question. Prince, do you wish to stop me? Or do you wish to be king? What is it you truly
Oh, we gotta make a choice? I want to stop you. I want to be king. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing.
They're the same thing.
But they are not. The king shouldered the people's pain all he could, and still his paradise never came. You need only look at the kingdom now to see that. But it hardly matters now. My ascension is complete. With my own hands, I will tear apart these lie-laced dreams and bury the past. Here ends the royal bloodline and the legacy of the archetypes. We stand on the threshold of a new dawn, a new age.
I can't listen to any more of this. What new age? What do you know about him? All you do is destroy. You refuse to believe in dreams. That's why you can't believe in anything that's gradual, complicated, and slow to change. All that means is that you give up on everything. You'll never beat us. You're nothing but a coward trying to escape this reality for one you made up.
The time for words has passed.
Gonna battle? Bring it on.
So be it.
Is he doing his naked transformation again? Yep. Ooh, it's a little different.
Such intense magla!
Ow!
The quintessential force of the archetype. Is this all?
Such strength! How? It's happening so quickly!
Behold! This is the Royal Scepter's potential. Resist no longer. As I said, I would rather not force needless death upon you. Embrace it once more. Take your true form and become worthy of my new world.
Oh no, not again.
You are unfazed by the melancholy. Yet you thirst. Drink deep of the magma.
Not again!
Oh yeah, go summon your archetype, show him. Let's do this as a... Yeah, singing to you. Wait, is his actual heart?
What?
Even Louise is like, what? The... Huh?
Get me! Wake up! I said wake up! Hey, please!
My obstacles are clear. The boy
Dead?
is no more.
Wake up! Please! You have to wake up.
Ah. Right, the fantasy book. Oh, we're going to more. Okay. This is so not going how I thought it would. Well, we're back in Akademia.
Are you awake now? I summoned you just in time. Do you remember what happened? What you've done?
Luis cast his spell and I ripped out my heart.
I ripped out my... I'm frankly amazed you would go to such lengths, even to fight back against the spell. If I hadn't saved you, you really would be dead. But rest assured, we're finally safe. As for where we are far, far away from that hellish world. Do you remember the first time we met? I was sure you would find a clue in your journey that might reveal where in the world this place is. So I believed anyway, but I was wrong. From the start. This place is... It was never of that world to begin with. No. Maybe there's a better way to put it.
We're in another world?
This is a place that exists between reality and fantasy. In other words, the world we've been living in is fantasy. The journey was all an illusion.
What?
An illusion? There's
no way
nothing
is
but
this right.
despair in that world. And it will never get better.
Everything we've been doing is a fantasy, really?
Endless, painful, irredeemable hell. I'd always believed that creating a utopia was possible. And if there was desire, then I thought maybe one day someone would achieve it. But I came to realize I was mistaken. In the end, a fantasy is just that. A fantasy. But all that primordial chaos only exists in that world. The world of reality is nothing like that. Really, it's an environment you should know quite well. You've come to know so much of it already. Through text on a page. Now, behold!
Huh. Oh. Damn. Okay.
Isn't
really
this...
where Mo's from? Is the real world?
It's the world I wrote accounts of in my novel. Until now, you've thought this world a mere fantasy. But it's not.
So the world I know was all an illusion. And the world of the novel is... reality?
Surely you already know. There is no deadly magic, no prejudice between its people. Now, all you have to do is admit that everything you've been through has been nothing but a story, just a fantasy. Then this can be your perfect reality.
What is going on?
Your journey of revolution was just a passing dream. Let me take you back to reality.
Do the people in the street actually see you floating on a triangle? What about my friends?
What will happen to my friends?
You don't have to worry. As long as you can accept that this place is real, everyone will be safe. That world is past any
What was
point of
that?
redemption.
Why did he blow?
Change is impossible. The royal magic was supposed to be the turning
I sure
point, but
magic's
it was all
impossible.
for nothing. In the end, people don't want their world to change. They just want someone to be a sponge for their infinite anxieties. That's all. You can't blame Luis for wanting to end that cycle. How could anyone accept that they lived in a world that miserable?
I don't want to give up. I understand. You're right. No. I don't want to give up.
Even so, I don't want to give up on it.
Come on, snap out of it!
Yeah, come on. Wake me up, Gallica. You can do it. Her voice. You're reaching me. Come on. Keep going.
Such disbelief on your face. But once you stop to consider it, the ideas fall apart. Come now. Magic? Some
Was
otherworldly
Mo really a
force
villain
capable
all
of
along?
anything with anxiety as its fuel? A fanciful idea to sustain a fantasy world. Illusion. All of it. Those curiosities in Akademia, they were there because of the place's connection to true reality. And not even they could endure.
It was really an
You
illusion,
still
even
don't
magic?
believe me. Why is that?
I have unfinished business there. This place isn't real. I have unfinished business there.
This place, I know it's not real.
But why? What unfinished business remains in an unwinnable battle? If I hadn't saved you, you would have died there. You don't have to chase your fears and anxieties based on some misguided concept of justice. It was all illusory, and there is no shame in accepting that. Reality is a monolith. Reality is unchangeable. So stay here in Utopia, in the place you loved reading about so much.
This isn't a utopia. You're right. Change is impossible here. This isn't utopia.
This place, it isn't a utopia.
I've been thinking about it for some time. Does the novel truly depict the ideal world?
You deny it? Will you deny?
I knew this song in forever.
Utopia?
I understand now, it's hard to say it, but this place isn't an ideal world after all. And?
I can at least cast my usual spell for you. Just the small comforts, right? Music was the first magic this world ever knew after all. Makes the road a little easier, right?
The melody I've come to know echoes around me, rousing my spirit once more. Magic hasn't been lost.
The journey, my friends, they were as real as anything I've known.
Why won't you understand? Please, I don't want you to die. I can't lose anything else. Truly, I see. I understand now. I remember. I had indeed lost everything. Despite my lofty ideals, I lost everything. Academia, the woman I loved, even my only child. Reality isn't just cruel. It's cruel beyond any hope of change. That's why I had wished for someone to strike me down and end my misery.
You hope for death? Who are you?
Who are you?
If I were to call myself by a name you know, my name is Hitler.
What? Is my father?
I once reigned.
Didn't see that coming.
king.
Wow. You look a lot younger.
I am half of one, to be accurate.
Oh, he's a fantasy
I
version
was
of the
born
king.
of the very magic that split the prince in twain
Yeah.
and gave rise to you and this place. No, it is not real. We are inside the book you hold. It served as your key to visiting me.
So
This was the
Akademia is
form
the
of my
book.
youth. When first I entered the ancient sanctum. Perhaps it would be best to call me a discarded shadow of idealism.
His
I
accent
once
changed
took
so
such
much.
joy and passion from my ideals. I truly believed that I might end the strife and discrimination that plagued our people across 9 endless years. But the tremendous incomprehension and injustice that defines our world, it was more than I could bear. It broke me. And Luis is likely going through the same thing. I want to save you from that despair. I understand now that I would do this as your father. I could not bear to lose my child a second time. If you stay here, at least you'll be saved. Do you truly still want to leave this place and risk your life to face a reality you can't change?
Yes, the battle's not over. If I stay, I've already lost.
If I stay here, then I've already lost.
You are on the cusp of dying at Luis's hands. Is that not proof enough that we lack the power to change reality? I can't let you throw your life away against that man. I must stop you. Even if you come to hate me for it. Fantasy is a curse, sweet in seeming. And if I must save you from it, I will teach you what reality is.
Oh damn, you're gonna fight him.
I suppose how I promised to travel the world someday is destined to be only another unfulfilled dream. Archetypes embody the power of heroes who sought to change the world. And even having mastered such power against Luis, you could accomplish nothing. I wrote all my ideas into my novel, but my love's death showed me how empty it all was. You cannot sacrifice your one life for an empty dream.
I have to try at least. I won't betray my ideals. You cannot sacrifice your one life for an empty dream. Ooh. I think I'm gonna go with this one.
I don't want to turn my back on my ideals.
Why can't you see that those ideals will only invite ruin? If no one else, you must live. That world is beyond your help. Beyond any utopia. You must face reality, my son.
2 turn icons. Well, I got a surprise you. Let's get in front of. Oh, we're ready there. Well, dude. Oh, you're in for it.
So you would vainly struggle onward in the real world. The novel I wrote for you seems to have kindled only ideals of naivete in you. Then even my folly has come to haunt you. My mistakes poison your life. As your father, you leave me no choice. I will put an end to this madness.
It's supposed to be his turn then, but because I added turn icons, it's still my turn.
The magic
I win.
Still here?
Oh, he's still alive.
Story in this book where you found your ideals. Haven't you always dreamt of utopia? Why did you resist it now? Why refuse me?
I will fight with pride.
You know, let's do a basic attack.
Why? You were my first reader. You of all people have to understand. Why? What? So this is what it means to truly strive toward an ideal. What irony. After I spoke of fulfilling my dream alongside you.
Thank you.
What power. To see the archetypes brought to such heights in so little time. If you go back now, your ambitions will avail you nothing. You'll only die a dog's death. What is it that drives you so?
I'm not sure myself. You gave up. I won't. Ooh, let's do that.
You gave up on your hopes, but I will not.
What? You think I chose to give up? Are you this determined to cling to your beliefs? Is that truly what separates us and keeps me confined here?
Oh.
Such power. Can it be? No matter how dire your fate, you never gave up. You surmounted every barrier, gathered and united soul after soul, and now, at last, across 3 nations, 8 tribes, and humankind. To unite heroes across such abyssal divides would require surpassing power. The king of all archetypes. Is that the role you would seize? A true king in body and soul.
Do you hear me? Your Highness!
I hear you. Hey, Stroll made it.
Wake up, Your Highness! How? Their voices reach you? Even here? It would seem your future is not yours alone to decide.
Those are my friends. I have a fight to win.
I have a fight to win. The support and ardor of your allies. Yes. The very power that reveals paths beyond your own perspective. I see. That is whence you draw your power. Neglect anxiety, and magic will lead to ruin. Even before the war of destruction, the downfall was foretold. Yet still, they met their prophesied end. Perhaps archetypes are the will of humankind of old, left to us. A plea that we learn from their failures, that we might rebuild the future ripped from them.
We don't know that it can't be done. I want to try.
I have to try. I want to know how far I can go.
Fascinating. Even as you face down the gravest oppression of reality, still you persist. Still you seek the world's unknowns as precious possibility. I see. Well, if you can believe there is more to the story than the end I see, then it is yours to tell. Once you return to reality, this place will surely fade as the dream it is. I, myself, will not be spared. Unlike you, my other half is long gone. And any reunion, lost. But if I truly am the idealized soul and hope of your father, then before I fade, I entrust you with the power of my life. Not as the author more, but as your father, the king.
Is it a king archetype class to unlock? Huh. Really? Was it a hidden archetype all along? The city before me fades away. We're going back to Luis now? Nope, we're back in Akademia. I'm back in Akademia. I wrote my ideals as a fantasy novel because I believe that there is power in fantasy. Though all my story ultimately did was trail in the glories of the past, perhaps yours will show us the true power of fantasy.
Now then.
So carry on as you would. Make your final preparations. My time as Moore may be coming to an end, but I can continue to serve you in that role. This could very well be the last time I'm here. I should ensure I leave with no regrets. Meaning spend points to level up the archetypes, which I've maxed them all out. Right, everybody, I'm going to end the video here for now. We'll continue on from here in the next part, where it looks like we'll be battling Luis once more. Yes, with the entire party, because I can hear them all cheering me on. Oh, wait, 1 second. Look, this have updated. It's a scroll containing the formula for the royal magic.
Listen here.
I finally understand it all now. This is unmistakably the formula for the royal magic invoked by the king. Small wonder it was found in this room, for I myself am the former king who wrote it, at least in part. The royal magic brought many wonders to fruition, but the essence of my spell stems from one simple wish. The desire for guidance. One who would bring about the emergence of a hero, a seeker who would play an indispensable role in making this country rediscover the virtue it had lost.
However,
not in my wildest fantasy could I have imagined that you, whom I thought long dead, would become that hero. Through the power of a guidance, a hero emerges, then the seeker archetype I awakened to who I was. After I committed that formula, I used the royal scepter to invoke the magic that would put things into motion upon my death. Once it began, those words coursed through my mind. I know not what spurred me to do it so, but I wrote them all down with frantic urgency. That's why the language of a faraway land is scrolled throughout the scroll. Even now, I don't know the full significance of them. However, I can only imagine they were an essential part in reaching the true seeker I sought. In any case, that very hero appears before me now. The cogs that have been set in motion can no longer be stopped. Oh, great hero, I entrust the future of this kingdom to you. Wow! You could just completely miss that. It's not going to so green light. Right, everybody. Right, for real now, I'm going to end the video here for now, and we'll continue on from here in the next part to continue the battle with Luis. So yeah, bye everybody. Thanks for dropping in, and take care. Bye!